How are you guys?
Good.
Man, so how'd you pull this off? This quick turnaround. It's kind of crazy. February 1st was the last one.
Yeah, right. We were presented the opportunity, to fight on this card. We weren't even aware of it when I fought, back in February. But it's good, stay active. It's something that I want to do this year. Stay active. And we said, why not? We weren't injured. Nothing was wrong. So it's a good opportunity just to stay active.
Was any part of you like, I wanted to be more active, but damn, 8-week turnaround, or did you like it right away? You like the idea of how quick a turnaround is?
I like the idea of a quick turnaround. We were obviously looking for a bigger name. That was the goal from the jump. But to get one, to get a bigger name like that, kind of need, like you said, an 8-week training camp, something a little more longer. But like I said, we want to stay active, and it's a good opportunity.
Is part of you curious at all how sharp you can be with a quick turnaround and what kind of momentum you could build?
Yeah, definitely. It's I want to know how I feel, in the ring. Up until now, everything's been going great. I feel like I'm even sharper than I was February 1st. Super sharp in sparring. I feel really good. So I'm excited to see how that plays out come fight night.
How well do you know your opponent?
Widow Shram. We were supposed to fight back before my Joey Spencer fight. He was a name that was mentioned to me. For some reason or another, it didn't happen. I ended up fighting Joey Spencer. But he's been mentioned. He's coming off 2 losses by opponents that I beat already. So we'll see how he comes out Saturday night. I can never underestimate anyone, so I'm going to be prepared for the best. Guido Stramler.
It's good because they want to keep your face out there on these shows, right?
Yeah, stay relevant, and I got to get a dominating performance to stay relevant and be more exposed.
I'm just curious, Jesus, so how does that, did you take like a week off and then run into camp? Like, did you take 2 weeks
off?
It
wasn't even a week. So I was, it was like Wednesday after training, after the fight. I was taking that week off, relaxing. My dad calls me and he's like, you want to fight March 22nd? And I was like, why not? I'm feeling good. Let's do it. So yeah, it wasn't even a week. Like I said, I ended up training that Thursday, light run, Friday again. We just got back into it. But yeah, it was crazy, man. It hasn't happened in a long time, Yeah.
You get a chance to watch any tapes on Guido, your opponent?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you see from him? What do you think?
He's an awkward boxer. From what I saw in that fight with Vladimir, he's awkward. He puts his hands down. He likes to come forward a little bit, and he's not scared to slug it out. So I like that. It's gonna be an exciting fight.
He talked up. He sparred Gervonta Davis, Manny Pacquiao, and a lot of champions. And he feels very confident. He said he's not coming here just for a check and to lay down. What do you think of some of the things he's saying heading into the fight?
That's good. That's exciting for me, because like you guys mentioned, he is a late replacement. So it's good that he doesn't have that mentality. He's actually coming to fight, and we're gonna be able to give the fans a great fight if he comes with that mindset.
And Argentinians, man, they got a history of coming to the States, being slept on, and pulling off big upsets. Is that correct? Is that something to keep you sharp for him?
Definitely, and it's something not just with him, not just because he's Argentinian or anything. It's something that I'm always aware of. I take all of my opponents serious, and I never underestimate anyone. As long as he's got 2 hands, he's dangerous. Same thing as me. If he's got 2 hands like me, he's dangerous.
After this, they probably won't happen, but I'm curious. If they call you again, like, hey, are you ready for April? How would you be like, yeah, hell yeah, or like from this point out, you kind of want to be more surgical with the fight in terms of pacing the fights?
I think we'll probably take the surgical route, like you said, just because we want a bigger name. We want to get a good opportunity. We want to get a big name. I think I'm ready for it. I want a world title shot. So we'll probably, if I get a call in May, we'll probably skip that one and wait for someone that's good. It's better.
Just curious, man. What didn't you and Joey, when you fought, have like a convo in the middle of the fight? You guys said something to each other, or like?
Yeah.
What happened?
If I can recall correctly, I think I dropped my hands and I was like, "Come on," and he said, "No, don't play with me." Yeah, he said something like, "Don't play with me, like take me serious," something like that. And after the fight, he's a quizzical guy. He just told me, he wanted to test himself, see where he's at, and I think that's why he was saying that during the fight.
What chances do he's a big underdog against Tszyu?
Yeah.
What chances do you give him against Tszyu?
I give him a big chance, but given the fact that Tim Tszyu's coming off 2 losses, And you know, I'm pretty sure Spencer is hungry, and he can box, man. He's a great boxer, and I feel like he can give Tim Tszyu some problems. I'm excited for that fight. I'm excited for him too.
Who are you looking at? Who are you targeting after a victory on Saturday night?
You know, the guy in the main event, Fundora, he's got the belt. So him, or it could be Booker, you know, and anything can happen. So the winner of the main event, Backroom, you know, Jamal Charlo, all the top guys, we want to make these fights happen.
How good is Fundora in your eyes? Do you think he's the best in the division?
I think he's one of the best. I think he's been around a long time, and he's been in wars. So I think he is one of the better ones of the 154 weight class, and he's got that awkward style. He's so tall, he's got awkward style, so it makes everything so much complicated.
But I guess if we were to go to next year, foreseeing the future, like in your ideal world, how would that have been mapped out for you? How to play this whole year out?
Yeah. I want to be back August, September in a big fight. Hopefully a world title fight, or like I said, one of the bigger names. You know, we even got Virgil Ortiz, all those type of guys. We want all those fights. Sure.
Yeah, you got Ortiz, you got Crawford's gonna fight Canelo, but you got Ortiz, Fundora, Bohacek, Thurman now, Tszyu.
Too, yeah.
You got a lot of options there. Yeah. To you, what's the biggest fight in your opinion to make at 54 for you?
The biggest fight, disregarding world championships and all of that, is Jamal Charlo. He's the one that hasn't been beaten at this weight class. You know, he went up and fought Canelo and lost there, but never at this weight class. Jamal Charlo, my bad. This is Charlo, yeah. The 154-pound Charlo. So he hasn't been beaten in this weight class. So me beating him, you know, that I think he's the most complete fighter at 154. So me having that name would be awesome.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.